in our fists. Hogwarts stands so tall. Magic calls us all.
G'day Taeries and Taerettes, welcome to another episode of Look What I Made. Today we have 76426, which is an 8+ set, and it's a Harry Potter Wizarding World Hogwarts Castle Boathouse. So it's from the very first movie where they all come onto the boat. And this is the box. And this is the set. It's a nice little set.
Is it nice?
Looks nice. It didn't do anything bad to me. You get 5 minifigures and you get McGonagall. Well, obviously McGonagall's one of the minifigures. Oh no, it's trapped. I have to ruin everything to get it out. That's so dumb. So this is the set. It's a nice little set. It's very small, but it is what it is. There's a lot of things packed into it, even though it's so small. I really don't know what this thing is. I thought it was like a hand in a jar at the start, like a skeleton. But then they told me to put a fish in its hand. So unless something undead is trying to steal a fish, I don't really know what's going on there.
It's not
Or
like...
maybe it's to make a fish look like it's jumping out of the water, and that's sort of like the splash up.
Maybe, but it also seems like a weird detail to add.
Also a spider hiding behind that tree. Can't really see it very well.
Oh!
Don't be scared. If you look inside there, you can see some oars. Apparently you're supposed to fit all of the boats in there. I don't even think you can fit one, really. One and a bit. Whereas the actual boathouse in Harry Potter is much larger, so I'm not too sure what the point of this one is. McGonagall, though, has a really nice print on her in comparison to all the other McGonagalls. And she has a list of students, which is Hermione Granger, Neville Longbottom, Dean Thomas, and Harry Potter. We also have a light on the front of the boat, so very simple boat building. And it's a sausage holding the thing up, a black sausage. It's interesting that they put McGonagall here instead of Hagrid. I would have thought Hagrid would have been the one that you'd put in. What a nice beating. I'm such a proud girl, look how proud I am. I'm such a nice pussy queen.
Get away from me.
Don't you dare touch me. So Hedwig is already there, I guess, or it's just a random white owl. The colours are pretty
there's
good.
A crab.
Yeah, there's a crab. And if you look at this,
A hand pops out. Oh, Fred.
there's a frog. I don't know the point of this, but why not? It's just something underneath. There was a lot of work that went into something that means nothing, but that's cool. It's just tiny little secrets.
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 Do you have any secrets?
Also, can you see this secret that's in here? This thing here? You can't really see, can you?
No, I cannot.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. This is the secret tile that you get with the set. However, it goes into a spot that's very small. Can't really see it, as you can tell by the difference of it next to the window. It's very small, so when you put it in, you can't really see it. It made it seem like it was a nice thing. And I think they know that they stuffed up because on the box itself, you can't really tell anything that's going on here. This is where the part is supposed to go, but they've got it backwards on the back of the box, which makes no sense. Here, you cannot see what it is. On the manual, however, it shows it on the front. You can see it just barely. It's got the little question mark with the silhouette of the character because it's a random piece. And that is the front of the set, as you can tell, very distinct. 2 completely different looking pieces. This and this, 2 different parts. And if you look in the manual, it shows you, this is the back, once again, because you've got the crab and the spider on that side, and that's where the tree is, and this is the back, the tower is at the front. This thing goes in this way, and it should be showing it here. Look how big it is up in that picture. That's not what it is in real life. So, I don't know why they even bother doing it, because in the movie you don't see any pictures of anyone up there anyway. So, they've added something and then not known how to implement it.
Or at the end, they're like, oh yeah, you can add a mystery portrait somewhere. It's
They're like, oh yeah, mystery portrait's a thing. You can't lift it up. There's nothing you can do. It's blocked off because it's a window pane piece, which is one of these pieces that are here. So it doesn't go all the way to it. Now it says that you can do it like this on the front of the box, which would make more sense. But if you just put something over the top holding it in on the other side, it would have been nice. You'd be able to see it. You'd actually have a good time. So I think that was a really weird oversight and I spent way too long explaining it to everyone, but just a gripe. Not many amazing parts.
I feel
it's
like
very
if
generic.
this had nothing to do with the other set where it's the new system, I feel like we wouldn't have bought this.
We have these pins here, these pins here. That is a complete set. Basically they come in here, which is the first movie,
Get shoved through the little boat hole,
and they walk up the stairs.
and they get to meet all of the teachers.
All of the students are dead. We had to pull this out of the garage, so we've just chucked everything in. That's why it's like that.
Do you like the boathouse on its own?
The boathouse on its own is not too bad.
Could you do it without the set?
I could do without the set, yeah. This
Is it-
really got me. I don't know why, because this doesn't even fit on it properly either. It
Doesn't
doesn't go
look-
up the
yeah.
whole way. It looks like it's an addition that didn't really need to be there. These two fit in there, that would make it better, but then it'd be even more expensive set, and it's already too expensive.
Do you think that the scale of this alongside the Great Hall makes sense?
The scale, yes, but in the real world, that is massive.
Yeah,
And this is also massive
Yeah.
because it's got multiple bays to fit all of the boats, not just
one boat.
one.
Is it worth getting the McGonagall?
The McGonagall is really nice. I don't know whether it's going to come in another set. I do know the other McGonagalls that are out there aren't very good in comparison to this. She's a bit too close to water considering she's a cat. What do you think it looks like with that from this angle? Troll in a dungeon! Thought you should know.
I think it looks nice.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of this because they've got the pins here, so clearly they're expecting something else to go onto there.
It'll look cool once it's all done.
Sorry about the mess in the Great Hall.
I had a Christmas party.
Yeah,
And
kids
they
never
are-
clean up after themselves. You know kids. Hopeless. There were no stickers in this set, which is nice. The manual is not very big. Yeah, A+ set, so the steps are pretty, like one piece. We've got quite a few spare parts for such a small set. So we got obviously the obligatory wands. We got it in 4 colours. Gold T-piece. We got an oar. We got a horn because there were horns to hold up the oars. 'Cause there's nothing printed. A sausage. So that's all, Taeries and Taerettes. I hope you enjoyed that little set review. It is quite nice, and I'd like to see more of it happening. I want to see more things. Pudding, are you doing a set review with us? Look after yourselves, look after each other, and most importantly of all, look after yourselves. And drink your milk and catch a fish with your skeleton hand. And now I can't get it off.
Stuck forever. Well, there you go. Don't take it apart.
Okay, well it did come apart. Just had to
Yay!
really work at it.
Yeah. I'm just breaking this up.
That's never going to go back on. I really stuffed up. I should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That's a trap if you pull that piece off. Okay, everybody. Talk to you soon. Drink your milk.
Professor's voice like